here's my question for you.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
On the basketball side, so we're going to keep this sports themed.
Okay.
You are the coach of the Cinderella, right? You make it to the Sweet 16, unexpected. You're a double-digit seed. Nobody saw it coming. Do you use that success? Okay, let's say you're relatively early in your career. Okay, so you're not the 70-year-old lifetime coach that's been putting in the time, finally gets the payoff of making it to the big dance, reaching the Sweet 16. Everybody loves you. You're relatively early, so you're the new hotness.
Like I'm like Sean McVay.
There you go. You're Sean McVay. You're Shaka Smart back when he did it with VCU. I think it was like 10 years ago now, which is wild.
It's crazy.
Yeah. But shoot, even Ben Jacobson for the UNI Panthers. There you go. There's a reference we can both appreciate. Do you use that momentum to vault yourself to the next gig, or do you double down on where you're at, stay put, and just maintain the legend? What do you do? What's your move in that situation?
See, for me, it's all like dependent on where I'm at.
Sure.
And like who is in like charge of me, essentially.
Of course.
And like how big of a deal, like what conference are we in, right? If we're in like a group of,
let's say you're mid-major, group of five.
Group of five?
Group of five.
See,
Correct.
I'm okay with doubling down in a group of five.
Yeah.
Right? I don't need to show off to these Power Five. In fact, I probably would get off on beating Power Five teams, okay? Look at Grand Canyon pulling off the win against somebody else. Can't remember who it was. St. Mary's. So maybe that's not a great one.
No,
instead,
12-5.
Instead, I will pick the other one, which is James Madison.
Yes.
First year they're an FBS school. They get a bowl game, okay? They come up, they beat the crap out of Wisconsin, okay?
From start to finish, they had them in a headlock. It was big brother, little brother.
So, if I'm James Madison, first of all, the school's on the come up. We're powering through, right? Yeah. We're one of the only two schools to ever start at D3 and work our way up to Division I and be in a group of five. Heck yeah, I'm staying. Okay, I'm staying for that. But if it's like it's a basketball only school, and maybe so it's not super big, you know, I don't know. But I could handle group of five. I could stay on a group of five.
Yeah. I would like to say the same, or at least something similar. I totally agree. Context is everything, right? If you're enjoying the people that you're working with, your superiors, your support structure, I think there's a lot to be said with maintaining your location rather than jumping to the next big thing, because it goes both ways. You as the coach can be the new hotness, but as soon as you come into that new situation, the expectations are elevated, and that in and of itself is not a barrier. However, I get the impression, at least, that at the bigger of the school, the less pure coaching and developing that person that holds the title of head coach is actually able to do. I think there's just a lot of other potential distractions that take your time and energy away. And I would rather enjoy the challenge of developing and coaching the diamonds in the rough, right? The guys have been overlooked a little bit, have some warts, haven't hit their peak yet at that group of five level. And you're not going to make the big dance every year, but when you do, you get the chance to play freely, to knock off Goliath. I think that's wonderful.
Well, and how many coaches have we seen leave a school that they were just amazing at, even Power 5 level, right?
Correct.
And just leave, and it just backfires tremendously. Okay, I would rather any day of the week be Kirk Ferentz than a guy that's hopping around. Okay.
Yes.
Love the guy, hate the guy. You got to give the guy props in the sense of he works with the talent that he's able to pull, and he's always, somehow, that bastard always has at least one or two players in the first round of the NFL draft.
Every time, man.
It's incredible. And now Iowa State's getting to that level too.
They're starting
to. At that point, it's like, as a player, why aren't you looking more at that if you want to take your talent to the next level and be like, oh, if I am a tight end, I should want to go to Iowa because look at their track record. It's insane. And even before all that, they had Dallas Clark. So,
yeah, totally agree. And I think it's more common for the coach to, I don't know if it's just the Peter principle that comes into play where, hey, listen, you're good, but you're not the best, let's say, right? And context, again, it matters so much. How often do successful college coaches go from the collegiate ranks to the pro ranks? And almost every time it doesn't work. Does it mean that person's a bad coach?
Right.
No, but they're not the right fit for that context. They're a better fit for the college game. It's fascinating stuff. So I enjoy watching both during this time of year. I enjoy seeing like Oakland's coach who's been at the University of Oakland forever, and this is their first time getting into the big dance. He's got plenty of gray hair, right? Only gray hair. Cool to see him make his mark. But then you see younger coaches, like Iowa State's coach, right? Who put in his time at South Dakota State before coming to Iowa State. I think UNLV as well. But anyway, it's fun to see both sides of it. But like Mark Few, the head coach for Gonzaga, he's been there since 1999. He's built them into an absolute powerhouse.
Right.
They've got no business being a powerhouse.
Well, he's like, you know what? We don't have a football program, so I'm just going to take all of that and put it into the basketball program, essentially.
I absolutely love it.